Hi, I'm Deborah Gray.
Oh, hi, I'm Lawrence Gager.
My son. And so we're here to talk about some DIY anti-stress, anti-anxiety items that you can make to have at school. And these are all pretty unobtrusive and quiet, so you shouldn't have any problems with them. One that is not DIY, but that is actually bought that we found is called Tangle. And can you open that, honey?
Anyway, you were saying?
Anyway, can you open it? Because you took mine apart. Okay.
Nice.
I had one, but he took it apart. It's now in pieces all over the living room, so I have to use this one. Anyway, while he's doing that, okay.
That.
Okay, so it's kind of cool just to play with. It does come in sections, and usually it doesn't come apart like that. But so it has bumpy sections.
This is what I do with it. I just
Ow, I hit my hand on the chair.
and dropped it.
Ow!
I've given up.
Anyway, so it's pretty quiet. I mean, if you clacks a little.
And if you're doing, this in the middle of class. Oh,
well,
wait.
yeah.
It's not. Oh,
so
usually louder. Hold on.
Potentially.
If you're doing that all class, then yeah.
Potentially it can make noise, but it can be very quiet, and it's got bumpy parts and smooth parts, and so you can just use the sensations to help you, to bring you back from, from an impending anxiety attack. Just something to focus on. You can press on the bumpy parts, and anyway, so you probably know if you have the anxiety. So then, let's see. Another thing that a lot of people like to do when they are having an anxiety attack is write in a journal, which is a nice quiet thing to do at school. So I thought that we take this and not only have it be a journal, but also have it be squishy things that you can push on when you're, feeling anxious. And again, the sensory part is what helps, bring you back from an anxiety attack and ground you. And I added a little washi tape on the top and bottom just to keep it a little interesting. So, yeah.
Why is there Japanese lettering on here?
I don't know.
Weeaboos.
I ordered them. Another thing that, anyway, so this, I forgot to say this, so anyway, this is pretty easy. I just ordered these. I ordered a bag of these from Amazon, and there are a bunch of places. I'll put the links down below. And you just use a glue gun and glue them on. That's the best because the glue gun stuff tends to stay on really well. And if you do any DIY, you probably have one anyway. So something that I really like for calming me down is very expensive. It's called Origins. It's called Origins Peace of Mind. This was like almost $20.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so that's really expensive. But I used to have a store where I made soaps and stuff, and so I know how to make this pretty easily. There are a lot of different videos that will show you how to do this that I'll link to. Basically, what you can do is you're making lip balm. So then you have it like either in a little pot. Oh my gosh, my hands aren't working.
Absolute genius.
I have multiple sclerosis. My hands don't work. So then you have it in a little pot, and since you're just sniffing it, then it can last a long time. So, or you can put it in a tube. either one. I don't have this one. I actually didn't fill yet, but so,
why?
because I can't find the ones I made that were tubes. Anyway, I did a bunch of stuff for a lot of people for Christmas, so I still have some left over. But this one company that I bought, I used a lot, called Sweet Cakes. I really like them for their fragrance oil mixes and their flavor oil mixes. And oh, here it is. They actually have a Peace of Mind's Origins type flavor oil. Now, so it's supposed to be for lip balm. The only difference really between fragrance and flavor is in the oils is sweetener.
Edible?
Yeah. Well, no, they're both edible actually, but anyway. So
It's your boy.
this one. It's not exactly the same.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, and you can buy these in pretty small quantities, and I love these guys. They also make like a rose flavor oil, like Chanel
Where's
does
that one
with their
that was
lipstick.
super buttercream?
Yeah,
I saw this.
that's actually from Majestic Mountain Sage, which is another one. So I'm putting. So I'm going to link to the places for the supplies for making the, let's say, fragrance balm. Fragrance is another sensory thing that can bring you back, especially if it's one that's...
Is this seaweed?
Yes. That's got a lot of mint in it. A lot of people say
oatmeal?
that really helps. Yes. That really helps mint either to smell it or to have like mint in your mouth.
Is this a
or
cicada?
something. No, it's a bee, honey. It's a honeybee. Okay, so another thing that...
No, you ruined the design I made.
Okay. Another thing that I made is, well, basically, I covered a regular 3-subject notebook, 3-hole punch notebook spiral with what's called either scaly or mermaid fabric. So what it is this fabric has, normally with sequins, they have just like a really bland color underneath. These have,
let me show it off.
on one side it's holographic. Make sure it's over here. It's holographic, and the other side is kind of a pale green pink color. So this is something that is really good to distract yourself with. If you're having trouble with anxiety, just to distract yourself, you can play and make some patterns. And
one of my friends has a backpack made of the same kind of stuff.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And every time I see her, I have to like take her backpack. I'm like, all right, give me a minute, and I just play around with it.
Now, it's really cool. The only thing I would say is if you're one of those people who it will drive you absolutely crazy to have a sequin missing on this, or to have them going, some of them going every which way, it might not be really good, because then that'll probably begin to drive you nuts. But if not, it's a really good easy thing. I bought half a yard of this at Joann's Fabrics, and I just used a glue gun. And what I would do that I didn't do last time,
Washi tape also.
Right, but what I would do that I didn't do last time is I would glue the middle. I just glued around the edges, and I would definitely glue the middle, because the fabric moves otherwise. Where I got this idea. I'll link to the tutorial of someone else who did this. I think there was someone else who did this. Anyway, something similar. And then, just because the edges were kind of nasty, I put some washi tape on here too, with unicorns, which seemed kind of appropriate because this is unicorn colors. So, anyway, then, so we have the journal, the notebook, the fragrance balm, and the last thing we have then is a stress ball. So, okay, so this was my first attempt, and what I did is I followed
You put sequins in and it tore everything.
Well, I put glitter in because Macaroon had a really good tutorial on how to do this, and she put glitter in. I thought that was a great idea. The only problem is that after I was playing with this for a few minutes, I noticed that and
the glitter shredded the...
I wasn't sure if it was a glitter, but that the balls inside were the beads were getting all shredded.
The Marvel beads.
Yeah.
Knock off Orbeez.
Anyway, I'll have a link to the tutorial because it was a good tutorial. I just wouldn't put the glitter in. And you can get these on Amazon too. You might be able to get them in like Joann's or Michael's or Hobby Lobby. But for me, it's easier just to get Amazon. And you only use a teaspoon, so you like literally could go in with a friend or two, or you could make like 50 stress balls. You just need the beads, balloons, and water, and that's pretty much it. So really all you're doing is you soak the beads in water, preferably overnight, and they get like this. That's why we don't want to use the glitter. And seriously, yeah, no glitter, because these had really sharp edges. These were big pieces of glitter that I put in. So fine
Genius.
Glitter would probably be fine, except you probably wouldn't see it then. Although you could probably give it a shot. Anyway, so anyway, they look like this when they come out, or you do it in the bottle, and you just put them in the balloon. And see?
This was pretty fantastic.
Yeah. So, see, it's really pretty cool. It's cheap. It's. How about just like stop squeezing it? That might make sense. Stop. Oh my God. You're going to have to clean that up, you know. I'm not cleaning that up.
Damn it.
Because I have to work tomorrow and you have the day off. So guess what? You're cleaning it up.
You have forsaken me, mother.
So it's pretty unobtrusive. I mean, especially if you make it small like this, you can just hold it in your hand. Now, granted, these will pop after a while, but you can make a bunch of them at once. And stop. Oh my God.
I didn't even realize how many. Oh.
And they're all broken. Yeah, good luck. Good luck cleaning it up. Have fun. Anyway, so this is pretty cool. It actually is one of those things that you just kind of, it looks really cool when it's.
Oh!
Let
me do this. She tried to make slime.
I know what went wrong. I know what happens. I do know what happened. It's pretty. It's really pretty.
But it's brittle.
Yes, it's. I know exactly what happens. So anyway, this is something that I'm going to be working on. Is I'm trying all the recipes for DIY slime and putty, and needless to say, they are not necessarily easy. So I'm gonna try to test them and find some that are pretty easy to make, preferably with stuff that is around the house. But it may be some stuff that you have to get. Oh my God! Seriously, this is all yours to clean up. Okay, seriously.
Yeah.
I have to get ready for work tomorrow. Anyway, so I hope this has been helpful, and I'm going to leave all the details below, all the links to all the video tutorials, and some of them are affiliate links. So if you in Amazon, so if you use them, we might get a percentage of the sale, which would be great because
we're gonna get some money.
Well, because it'll help pay for the supplies, because we are going to be doing,
and a vacuum.
Because we have a vacuum. Because we are going to be doing also a depression kit for school, stuff to help you feel better at school, because most of the ones I've seen are huge and like your stuffed animal and stuff. So we're going to find stuff that you can bring to school with you, or if you're older, you know, if you're working, have something. That's not what I meant by clean up. Anyway,
get off the floor.
We hope this video has been helpful. If it has, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos from us, please consider subscribing. And also, we'd love to hear from you if you want to leave some comments below. See you next time.